Solo queuing is killing your rank. Hello and welcome back to another video. If you clicked on this video, it means you want to know how to build the perfect 5-stack. Obviously, solo queuing isn't going your way, so you're looking for an alternative. While solo queuing does have its benefits, it can become all but impossible the higher you climb in the ranks of Rainbow Six Siege. No nonsense. Let's just get straight into it. When you solo queue for a ranked game of Siege, one of two things are going to happen. Your team will be really good, or your team will have just installed the game 2 hours prior. There is no in between, no gray area. You're gonna do awesome, or you're gonna get slammed. After going through this process for about a week, you crawled your way to this channel and are looking for the answer. Well, look no further, my fellow ranked bottom dweller. I present to you the 5-stack. Okay, well, I guess it doesn't look that cool now, but give this baby some caffeine and some swamp ass, and you've got your ticket to champ. The benefits of 5-stacking far outweigh the benefits of solo or duo queuing. It's not even close. For example, you know every time you die from a flank while solo queuing, knowing that you just put down a drone? Well, worry no more. While in a 5-stack, it's actually harder to hear your own thoughts than it is to not get any callouts. Listening to 3 different conversations happening at once can be a con of 5-stacking. If your teammates don't know when to stop talking or to call out where they died from, you might as well not have them there. Their value is lost to you. When building a good 5-stack, you need to keep in mind 3 core ideologies. Number 1, good chemistry. If you can't bullshit in between rounds with each other and instead you just sit in silence while one guy blares TikTok, then there's only going to be more tension down the road. Not everyone is going to have a crazy night of Siege. People are going to mess up. You and your teammates need to be able to call others on their mistakes and have it mean nothing by the next round. This creates a way more relaxing environment, allowing you guys to win more games. Ideology number 2, clear operator roles. If you all load into the match expecting to be the fragger, you're going to lose. There are levels to this game, especially as the ranks get higher. You can't just run and gun every round. The opposing team is going to adapt to your playstyle throughout the match. If your team can't do the same, you're cooked. So make sure everyone knows their roles and their jobs before a match starts. It doesn't have to be super serious, just as long as everyone is decently comfortable with what they're doing, all is well. Before we get into the third core ideology, make sure you subscribe down below and hit the little notification bell if you enjoy content like this. I have plenty of other videos that you might be interested in. But anyways, you want to know the third and final core ideology of a good 5-stack. And it's more of a question. Do they make you a better player? When you make a stack, it should be with players better than you. You are never going to improve if you're not being challenged. Having higher ranking players in your lobby will put you in harder lobbies. New challenges and playstyles are going to make you battle hardened. But something to keep in mind when playing with better players is that not all of them are going to be nice. Actually, a majority of them are going to be egotistical and think they're God. They'll try to boss you around and micromanage your gameplay. That is something that you do not want to be around. Get them off the stack or find a new one yourself. They are there to increase their KD and make you feel inferior to them. The main focus is getting better overall, so put yourself around people who can help you do that in a fun and healthy way. Now, I know what a lot of you are thinking. This information means nothing to me because I can't find enough people to play with. And don't get me wrong, I totally understand this struggle, and it's something that I still have trouble with. The best way to do this is trial and error. Maybe some of your IRL friends want to start trying a bit harder at the game, or maybe there's a random on your team that got a lot of kills and gave great comms. Find a way to get them into a call, and eventually you'll have a nice 5-stack going. Another way to go about this is to use Discord servers dedicated to helping you find people to play with. The official R6 server it's alright. There's a lot of toxicity in there that mods don't really do anything about, and it can be really hit or miss. There's also a bunch of other Discord servers that are just made by people who play Siege. If you look up R6 Discord servers in Google, you'll find a couple. And of course, there is my Discord server. If you just want to hop into general chat and ask if anyone wants to play, there's usually a couple people around. There's a link to my Discord in the description below. My main point being, there's tons of different ways to find people to play with. You just have to broaden your sights. It can also be really hard to keep a new person in the stack. People have a tendency to get frustrated and they don't want to look crazy or crash out in front of new people, so they'll just leave. You have to be open to trying different things and be ready to make sacrifices to keep the stack happy. This comes down to what operator you want to play versus what operator you need to play. We talked about this earlier. One of the main ideologies of a good 5-stack is everyone knowing their roles. But what if that doesn't happen? You have to be able to fill the gaps. You'll probably be playing mainly support roles like Thatcher, Thermite, Cade, or Mute. I know there's a lot of people who actually prefer these operators, but I feel that there's even more people who prefer operators like Ashe, Buck, Mozzie, or Solus, fragging operators. So it's important that you can play in a majority of these spots, especially if it's with new people. You have to earn the respect of players by showing them that you're capable of holding your own, no matter what operator you're playing. But don't be afraid to step up as a shot caller either. If you think something should be done differently, say that and explain why. There's a certain dynamic to playing with a 5-stack that can take time to get the hang of. If you keep all of these things in mind when building your 5-stack, you guys will be unstoppable, I promise you. Remember the 3 ideologies: team chemistry, operator roles, and learning from better players. Don't be afraid to speak up or show off a bit. And most importantly, don't ever go back to solo queuing. It will be the death of your rank. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like down below and send this video to the person you want to 5-stack with. But anyways, and as always, I'll see you in ranked.